Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of Stone Block 2 guys. Welcome back. Last episode we set up this automatic clay farm. We also set up a fully automatic tree farm, which is right in here. And we took care of adding a few crops to our farming land. Here we got carrots, potatoes, and wheat. And this episode, what I want to do is I want to turn my attention towards building some sort of power generation over in this general direction. Now, I know if we build off much more in this direction like we have in these three, then we are going to be sort of blocked for space. So I want to create some sort of hallway, like a T hallway going this way, and then that way, and that way. I did have another idea for it here where I wanted to have rooms going off that side, that side, that side, and then imagine this going a bit deeper that side. And have some trees in the middle and whatnot, but it's a lot to clear out, guys. And this thing, it's good, but it's not brilliant. So I think I'm gonna just push that room that I wanted to put here originally back a little bit more. But I do need to move this out. So, without any further ado, guys, let's get into the episode. So here we go, man. Here we go. Did you know you can scroll on down, leave the video a like, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. It all helps out the channel. So now that I've got this moved over here, I want to start transitioning the base into a bit of a slightly different build pattern. I still want to stick to wood and stone, but I'm thinking that maybe we incorporate a bit of different wood. I'm thinking we could probably start using some spruce wood, and I do need to sort of get a hallway here, because I do need a bit of a hallway. I don't need a big hallway, but I do need a bit of an hallway. And I'm thinking of having a one segment hallway. If we go over here, guys, you can see this is like a two segment. We've got one segment here and a second segment right here. I'm thinking of repeating this hallway, but with only one segment instead of two. And then, as we sort of end the first segment, I'm thinking we'll have it go this way and this way, probably on a 5-segment a piece kind of deal. Because the problem is, this is where this room ends. This is part of the blacksmithing area here, so I need to come past this sort of depth right here. And then that means that we're not going to be able to put any rooms on this side. So now I'm thinking about this. Maybe we'll make this a longer hallway. Yeah. Maybe we'll make this a 4-segment hallway. Then when I get to the end and I start to make it go that way and that way, then we'll have room this side to make some smaller farms as opposed to doing it. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we don't have farms on this side. Maybe we do. I don't know. I'm going to have a play around and see what comes to me. Bit of progress update for you guys. I've hollowed out pretty much where the hallway is going to go. You can see the base design of it. We're going to follow very simply to what we've done over there. And we're using different types of wood over here. I'm using the darkness of the spruce contrasted with the brightness of the birchwood. The idea is this side of the base is supposed to feel old, medieval, rustic. And once we start progress here, I want it to start to feel a little bit more brighter, a little bit more lighter, as if we're coming into lighter ages and out of the dark ages. So I'm using the contrast of bright against dark to help create that effect. And I think we're going to be using this room right here for today's build, but I'm not going to worry about that too much at the minute. I need to finish this hallway. So I've got to bring this up of birchwood, these up of spruce wood, and I've got the ceiling to do. I got a bit of work ahead of me. So guys, much progress has been made, and I've been making use of the terracotta here to help with this, and I'll show you guys the design I've settled on with the hallway right here. Prepare yourself though, it's a little bit contrasty. We got the red of the terracotta brick and acacia wood, as well as the brightness of the birch wood, and it just feels a whole lot different to this area that we're in. Like, we are sort of progressing forward into more of an industrial age, which I really like. That's not entirely finished because I ran out of terracotta, so I'm currently smelting some up. Oh, almost done. But I've hollowed out this room, which is where we're going to get started pretty soon, because I want to start with mass lava generation. I want to be able to generate, I'm thinking we'll have 3 different sets of lava generation. One of these will be bucketed and collected, ready for us to take off and do with what we want, whereas the other 2 are going to feed directly into the power. And I'm thinking we could potentially put the power on this side of the room, or I may just go ahead and hollow out this room over here and utilize this for power as well. It's sort of like a mirror function to this, because I want two different sets of power generation. One set going to one set going to the other. It's going to be the exact same power either way, but just fueling it differently. But this means that we need a couple of things, first of all. Now, I could go further back with this, but I think I'm just going to go with 16 here, 16 here, and 16 here. And that should be more than enough. It's nearly a stack. It's 3/4 of a stack, but it's plenty. It's plenty for what we need. It should be more than enough for the lava that we need. Now, to start with, guys, I am going to need some crucibles. So, I am going to grab myself some crucibles. I'm going to need nearly a stack of these. I got myself some clay, sort of all made up here. And I did sieve some bone meal. And that's one of the reasons, by the way, that I've left this fairly empty. Is so I could just put a bunch of cobblestone down in here. Oh, I missed out some birchwood right here. I missed out a pot of birchwood. But yeah, so I could just stick the cobblestone down here and then vein mine it with this to get myself some more gravel, dust, and sand. So I've got a big empty space. It beats doing a room. But anyway, I got to get these crucibles crafted up. So welcome on back, guys. I'm back here. I got some crucibles made up now, guys. And we're going to take a look at how you can make a mass lava farm that produces a butt ton of lava without really much struggle. So first thing we're going to do is we decide how many of these crucibles we wanted. And I want 16 in a thing. So that's 8. That's another 2. That's another 2. And that's another 2. There. That's correct. Right, let's just double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so this is 16. And then we'll have another set of 16 there and another set of 16 there. But you may think when you start to do farms, especially bigger ones, like, oh my god, what am I doing? This is crazy. This is a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. But you just got to remember, we're just breaking it down into the way that we did this before. So I've got myself a couple of cobblestone generators here. And I'm going to stick it right. I think there would be fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a basic drawer on top to get our lava in. I'm just going to stick a torch on top. I will do these walls in a moment. But for right now, I'm not going to worry too much about them while I'm showing you what to do. So what we're going to do is we just got to think about this on the scale that we thought about it before. We know that to make lava, we need to put cobblestone into these. So I'm going to grab some item ducts. And I'm going to put these item ducts running down here and into the sides of here, like so. And then I'm going to tell it that I need it to extract. So I need a servo. I've got a servo. And put the servo on. And I'm going to tell it to extract. And we should see that cobblestone is entering into these. Well, it should be. It sometimes could take a little bit of time. Literally, it happened before my very eyes. So I want to change this just a little bit though, because I've decided I don't actually want these going into the side. I would much rather prefer them going into the top, I'm thinking definitely the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and take, oh man, click button doesn't work. These are fluid ducts. I need item ducts. Where's my item ducts? I'm just going to go ahead and put these on top like so. So what we're doing is we're running the item conduits down here and into here. Now, I do want to try something with the item ducts in a bit, but we'll get to that in a moment. Right now, we're just going to worry about this. So, we've got, going into here, the cobblestone. So now we need it to smelt. So we're just going to start off with torches down here like so. We are going to improve this because torches aren't brilliant, but we're just starting off and expanding on the basics. So, we're now smelting the cobblestone into lava. That's great. Fantastic. Now we need to get the lava out of here, and we could do that by using fluid ducts, which are these things right here. We've been using these a little bit, so we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to run these down the side of here, and I want them to sort of come down here and run into a container there. We'll get into containers in a moment, but for now we're just going to focus on what we already know, which is extracting and importing into these things. And I am placing all of these things in the wrong places. Oh, let's just quickly get rid of these, and that one could go too. Now that we've got these in place, we need to put servos on every single one of them because we do want them to extract from here. And this is going to pull the lava out. So we just got to go down and click ignored on all of them. Now with that done, we need to look at a way to store the lava that this is producing. Now we are going to feed this lava directly into our into our power generation, which I am going to definitely be putting over this side, by the way. I have decided. We are going to feed this lava directly into it, but I would like a buffer in between. Something where it can store the lava, then go to there. And to do that, we need to use something that can hold lava. And I have not got any iron on me. So there are a vast array of things that can hold liquids within Minecraft. And if you're ever looking for one, typically just type in the word tank. And you will usually find a bunch of different tanks. These fluid tanks from Mechanism will work. These ender tanks from Ender Storage will work. Even these fluid tanks from Ender IO will work. Even this tank from Buildcraft, which is just glass, should work perfectly fine. Now, I kind of like these from Mechanism, but they're a little bit expensive. If we click on them, well, that one's not too expensive, but it's still a little bit expensive, especially in the early game. So, what I prefer to do is I prefer to use something that isn't a tank. That is, oh, where did I have suddenly misplaced all of my iron? Either that or I don't have any. We're going to have to nick this. I am running low on iron. And that is something called a drum. And I'm hoping that they're in this pack, which is this thing right here. You've got these stone drums, which is great. Then you've got the iron drum, which is better, which is what we're going to make. Because we've got access to a bunch of iron. So I'm not worried too much about the price of this. We're just going to create... I'm going to need 2 of these, aren't I? At least for the beginning. So it's just a very simple recipe. I love these because they hold 256 buckets of lava apiece. So now that we're going to take this, we're going to take this over here. And we're going to place it down. And this will start filling up. That's why we got 2. This is going to start filling up with lava as soon as we put it down. If we put it down there and there, you can see we've got lava going in there. And then all we need is a bucket to be able to right-click the lava out of here. And then we can put it back in. And now we are generating quite a considerable amount of lava. But we can speed this up a little bit. The first improvement that we're going to look at is the way that we are smelting down our lava. Because yes, we are using torches, which gives us a 1 times speed. If you guys look up here, you can actually see where it says 1 times speed. That means we're smelting lava at a 1 times speed, which is kind of crap. Because there are other ways that we can do this. And if we type in Crucible, and we right click our Crucible and click over here, you can see all the things that you can put in it. But more importantly, we can see the heat sources. So, we can see the mineral torch, well, that does it about the same. With stone torch, oh, the flint and steel, now that does it at a 5 times rate. So by setting the ground below it on fire, we can get it at a 5 times rate. That's good. We've got this here, a block of uranium, does it at 20 times. We've got superheated element, which requires steel and osmium, so we can't get that. That does it at 60 times. We've got this awoken draconium block, which is very late game. We're not going to worry too much about that. We've also got this plutonium block, which requires plutonium ingots. We've got a lava bucket. We've even got blazing pyrotheum, which is, again, something really good. These are all good sources, but which one are we going to use? Well, we're going to go and use this block of uranium because this is super amazing. We need 9 uranium ingots for this, and we've got uranium grit. And so we just need to go ahead and smelt this down and turn it into the blocks. Now, if you're wondering how you get this uranium grit, well, if we type in grit, you can see that, oh, the smelting, does it smelt in here? Yes, it does. But you can see that we get it from sieving. Where's my sieving? It's let's try clicking the right one that shows us. We get it from sieving sand. There's a 8% drop from sand in an iron stiffened mesh. So I might go and sieve some more iron while this sort of holds up. But I want to test the theory. If we put a 11 in here, because I have to put them in multiples of 11, otherwise this thing clogs up. Am I going to get 11 or 22? I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio with uranium. But I guess only time will tell. This might actually blow up the reactor. No, it's not going to blow it up. But yeah, let's see how many we get. So it would seem that it's literally just a 1-to-1 ratio when it comes to the uranium grit, which is slightly disheartening because it does mean that we've got to go ahead and sieve quite a lot of this. And I might not go through it all in this episode because it is a lot to sieve. But we might do. Either way, we've now got the uranium ingots. We go ahead and turn this into a uranium block. And we could put this down underneath the little smelter, the little crucible, and get some more higher rates. And again, this is something that we could just improve over time. There we go, there we go, there we go. And brilliant. I'm really kind of happy with that. Yes, 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 yes. He looks at it as if it's something important. But as you can see now, we are smelting cobblestone at a significantly higher rate. In fact, we're smelting it faster than what we could put cobblestone into it, which is the next upgrade that I want to look at. I want to look at improving these item conduits, and I'm not sure exactly the route to go because I don't really play around with these ones too much. So this is going to be kind of interesting. The first route that I'd like to try is, I forgot I took everything out of my inventory, put it over here, is I want these item ducts and I want some silver. Because if we look at item ducts, real quickly, item, whoops, duck. Can I spell today? That would be fantastic. If we look at item ducts here, there's actually these ones here, dense item ducts, which dramatically increases the length, and that's required lead. But there's also these that dramatically reduce the path length. So I'm assuming this will put them in a lot quicker. So I figured we'd go ahead and we'd try this with, I don't know, maybe 16. Let's just turn these into nuggets. And we can just do that. Good, 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 good. And we can hope that this just sort of improves the rate at which we put cobblestone into those. Now we can also improve the servos as well. Get a better servo on there. That would certainly help some. But I want to try this one first. And I think I could just vein mine this. Yes. Yes, vein mining is fine. I think I'm going to need one more of these, to be honest with you. We've got 16. I think I'm going to be too short now. I'm thinking about this. Oh, yes, too short, too short. That is unfortunate. But I actually have everything on me needed to craft up some more. Ah, would you look at that? Boom. It's like it was meant to be. It was meant to be. So we're going to pop that on there. Oh, we can tell it to ignore. And we should see that hopefully this starts to get cobblestone a little bit quicker. Oh, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. We can always look at upgrading the servo. We could put another servo on here. Should we look at upgrading the servo? You know what would probably help? It would probably help if I attached this to the storage drawer. That might not be the problem. Let's quickly try that. It's like that is solving the problem. There we go. Look, there we go. Look, putting lava in. We're smelting it down. Hopefully, we get another one put in there relatively soon. No. We're still going to look at improving the servo, though. So looking at the servos, guys, we've got this one, the extraction rate every 3 seconds. This one every 2 seconds, but does 16. So we're going to try these. We could go to reinforced, I suppose. That's every 1 second, but I'm hoping this might be enough. Glass, invar, iron, so pretty much everything we've got. Or we could just simply use a servo with that attached, which we might as well do. We'll do a couple of these. Grab both of those, and let's go try these out. So here we are. Let's put the Hardened Servo on. We can tell that to ignore. What's this one? Oh, use metadata. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And we should see that, hopefully, putting that in fairly quickly. Or maybe not. Well, either way, I think this is as high as I'm going to go up with the servo right now. We may need better servos, but I need to get this duplicated 2 more times. And I also need to get a bunch of uranium grit put down. Now, I want to just mention something, guys. I don't think I'm going to get to the power in this episode. I've just literally looked at how long this episode is so far. We're already approaching 15 minutes. And I started this episode at about midday. It's now going on for 6 o'clock in the evening, I think. Sorry, it's going on for 5 o'clock in the evening. My bad. I'm misreading stuff. It's getting quite late in the day. Oh, man, it's taking ages to clear this out. So, yeah, let me get some more uranium grit made up. If you ever wonder why videos sometimes take me a while, this is why. This cute ball of fur is blue. My kitty. He's cute and he's adorable and he likes to lick. And he's very, very playful. And he loves attention, which means my wire is his favourite chew toy. And my lap is his favourite place to be. I just want to play some Stoneblock, man. I just want to play some Stoneblock. My baby. My baby. I've had him since he was born. He's adorable. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Say hi. Say hi, Blue. Say hi. Hello. No. Bit camera shy, boy. Welcome on back, folks. And I've now got all 3 units in place. It's the exact same thing, just, duplicated over. Obviously, this one is going to be pulling out of both of these and putting into these 2. So while this one is going to be an individual supply, this one is split between 2 different barrels. So when I'm pulling for power, I think I'm going to pull from this particular supply right here and then this particular supply and leave these others for additional stuff that I need. But unfortunately, I am running out of time on this episode, guys. And I've got a little bit of explaining to do because it's been about a week since I last uploaded. It's actually been about a week since I recorded that last clip. And I had absolutely zero intentions of going any period of time without uploading. Unfortunately, my internet router decided differently. And I should probably whisper this bit, to be honest with you, because it's in the next few minutes. It's listening. It's temperamental. But I lost wired internet throughout my entire home. And after so many conversations with my ISP, the fault was actually diagnosed as a faulty router, and they opted to send me a new one out. This was Friday. It is Monday when I'm recording this. So on a whim, I thought, well, I'm going to come into my office tonight, and I'm going to finish off this video. And my computer miraculously had a wired connection. I don't know how long it's going to last, so I'm hoping to get this video finished and uploaded before my computer realizes that it's connected wired. I don't know why it suddenly started working. It hasn't worked for nearly a week, and now it's just sort of bizarrely working, which is strange. And it's confusing me because I tried everything to get it to work, and even my ISP tried everything, and, Anyway, my new router should be here tomorrow, so, I mean, the current one kind of rattles inside. It fell off the unit. It had a bit of a tumble, and I think that might be what messed it up. But, yeah. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get as much done in this episode as I wanted to do. But I'm trying to get this up while my computer's got internet. So at least tomorrow there's a video because I'm pretty confident my router's going to be here tomorrow, my new one. But in case the internet goes down between now and then, I'm hoping to get this one up. So, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. It really helps our channel. I really do appreciate it. So please do leave a like. And guys, thank you so much for the support. Like, my views are going through the roof compared to what they normally are. And I just can't thank you guys enough. The subscriber count has gone up by about, 20 or something in the past week and 2 weeks. It's been really amazing. So thank you guys so much. You clearly enjoy my content, and I'm really enjoying you being here. So thank you guys so much. But anyway, guys, I'm KC. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Look at those cute little googly eyes. Look at them. The Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the dugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. So may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. I am addicted to this song. Like, full on. I need to go to She Santies Anonymous. May the Wellerman come.